Well, folks, at some point the holidays always come. So I want to make a list early in July of things that are great to provide to a wheelchair user, whether it's someone whom you know or is a family member. These lists are, always changing and always great things are popping up. So I just wanted to give some ideas for you to figure out, whether it's for the holidays or for Christmas that you want to throw a gift towards your friend or family member. I want to make a list early in July of things that are great to provide to a wheelchair user, whether it's someone whom you know or is a family member. These lists are, always changing and always great things are popping up. So I just wanted to give some ideas for you to figure out, whether it's for the holidays or for Christmas that you want to throw a gift towards your friend or family member. So here we are. We're going to start with the bathroom first. So a bath scrubber. I love those because I can't bend down too much or at all sometimes. So bath scrubber is absolutely essential. And so I can clean my feet, my legs, my back, and I don't have to worry about, I didn't get to that part. So bath scrubber. A shower chair. Sometimes people really need one and don't have one. They're taking some risks to get into their bathtub, so you might want to check and see what they have already, or if they don't have anything. Sometimes a shower chair can be really helpful. Now, this changed my life purely, and it is awesome, and that is the faucet extender. You can get one that screws on, but I use the one that just pulls over the faucet and it brings the water closer to me. And I'm putting a picture up here somewhere. So a faucet extender. They come in all different sizes and shapes, but I like the simple kind that just pulls over the faucet. And it was a life-changing moment. So a charging cable for their person's phone, a long one. Sometimes a person has weird plugs around their house, and they really like it to be able to charge their phone at their recliner or in bed, and the plug is too far for them. So a charging cable for their phone, a nice, long, and durable one. I check what type of phone they have before you get one. So power strips are really helpful. People in wheelchairs start to rely a little bit more on electronics, so power strips never go out of popularity. So you can get them a power strip where they can plug in and also plug in their phone charging cables. Now this one is incredibly helpful for me. It is automated. I'm so glad that I got it some time ago. But an Echo Dot, also known as Alexa. I would also get either plugs or light bulbs for that person so that Alexa can turn on lights for the person. Or, Alexa plugs into a lot of extending electronics these days, so you can check and see what kind of extending electronics that they might need the most. But getting them an Echo Dot is a life-changing and very helpful for any wheelchair user. Cross-shoulder bag. I love these. They come in all sizes and costs, but I like the smaller ones, that just covers my chest. I'll get the one I use. This is a Swiss gear one, but I love it because everything that I need, on a little bit longer trips, whether I'm going downtown or I'm going to a movie and I need my stuff with me, whether it's medication, my ID, all that basic stuff. If I'm doing self-casts, everything fits in here. And it's light and it just goes right in front of me. I don't like anything behind me. So I can hang it on the wheelchair, but I prefer it right here where I have access to it. So a shoulder bag of any shape or size, I like a little bit bigger so I can fit all my stuff comfortably. And it has all kinds of pockets. I just have to remember in which pocket I put what, but but it is awesome and very useful. So you can get the bigger size and smaller size, and for wheelchair users, it's always a godsend. Here is a winter poncho. I talk a lot about my winter poncho, but you can get them any kind of poncho. I would avoid the ones with strings on them, but a winter poncho, a fall poncho, those were always easy to put on. They can cover their legs also with the poncho when they're seated. So a poncho that's nice and warm and toasty is really helpful. Or if you live in a place that rains a little bit more than a regular rain poncho, and those can also cover parts of their wheelchair. So ponchos are just really helpful and really practical for a wheelchair user. A cup holder, just check and see what cup holder might fit their wheelchair, whether it's a power wheelchair or a manual wheelchair, and a water bottle. Or you can get one or the other. Water bottles are always important for wheelchair users. We always have incontinence problems and UTIs and all those kind of stuff are very common for us. So drinking water throughout the day is really important. So a water bottle of any kind, a cool kind, one that you like the best, is always really helpful for a wheelchair user. That is the extent of my list. If you have any ideas of what is cool for a wheelchair user, those are my favorite ones. Those are the ones that I'm always looking around for. If I break a cup or I break this or I break that, then, if I get one for Christmas, awesome. So you can see my most favorite one here. And I put that in my cup holder when I travel, because I always have to have liquids with me, whether it's hot or cold. So think about these lists that I just gave you. Kind of look, Amazon is not paying me for any of these promotions, but it's where I go to for my odds and ends. So I'm hoping that this list is helpful for you or for a loved one, and you are prepared for either their birthday or for the holidays that will be coming up. They always come. They're always around the corner somewhere. So have a good time shopping, and I'm hoping you find some awesome deals.